Hello boys and girls, it's your friendly neighborhood alcoholic here to show you how to make the very fabulous and fruity cocktail that Chad Kimball does not know how to make with 3 ingredients. Here we go, we must have the most important part, we must have the music. And we have today playing along with us, Mr. Engelbert Humperdinck, and he is a man without love. But not for long, okay? Okay, let's start with our ingredients. Let's move this over and we'll go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, there's the ingredients. We have a lemon. We have ice for cooling. We have our very, very fancy cold brewed iced tea, ginger something or other. We can't remember right now, but that's not really clear or important, okay? And did I mention the ice for cooling? We have our implements. We have our fancy for the glass ice. We don't use this for cooling, boys and girls. We use this only for the presentation. Then we have our very, very lovely Templeton straight bourbon whiskey with an E. Look it up, boys and girls. There's a reason for that. Okay, so we first start with 2 generous portions of our booze. Here we go. 1, 2. And maybe just a little bit more, just in case. Okay, we just had a little technical difficulty there. We'll just have to edit that right on out, okay? Okay, we forgot one little implement, so just pardon me while I go over into my very well-stocked bar areola. There's my bar areola. Oh, hi. Okay, we'll set this back down. Because it's very important that we now stir our thing. Cool it down. That's it. Cool it down. Cool it down. Ooh. Pinkies extended at all times for courteous stirring. Yes. Are we listening, boys and girls? Okay. So while that's going on, make lots of noise. Really important. Okay. Now we're going to slice our lime, which is not a lime at all. It's in fact a lemon. Were you paying attention? That was a trick. We forgot one more implement. I won't bother showing you the kitchen because you know where that is. We've got a little bit of honey too, which I forgot to mention. Were you paying attention, boys and girls? We're going to put a little bit, just a dollop, just a little bit of sweetness. Just put that in there. Now, this would all be better if we had some honey syrup. Simple syrup, just half honey, half water, burl it up, and just, put it into a little syrup. Makes it a lot easier, but, some of us don't have time for these things. Some of us need an assistant to be helping us with these things. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of lemon. Not too much, just enough to, get a little something going. Put that down. And we're going to go ahead and put 1 decorative ice cube into our glass. See how nice and square they are? Aren't they lovely, boys and girls? Do you know what a square is? Okay. Oh, that made a little thing. Now we shuffle that around. Just get the honey, little stirring for the churn. Okay. And now, that should be enough for that. Oh, let's move that back here. Oh, let's put that right there. Because this is really important, kids. We have our little strainer. This is the important part. Pay attention. Pour your alcohol into your vessel. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely, boys and girls? Give a little shake, just to get that extra alcohol because we are drunks. Oh, see? Look at all that alcohol we would have missed. Now, we have the very important second beverage. I'm going to go ahead and give that a little stir. And it's important to note that this glass thing is from Italy. It says made in Italy right at the bottom. It's important to have things made in Italy, boys and girls, because it's just better there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and top that up a little bit. Just get that a little bit going. We're going to go ahead and add maybe two or three cubes. We don't want to dilute our alcohol, boys and girls, because that's just, that's just being wasteful. So we'll give it just a little bit more on the top, just, because it's nice to have that. And last but not least, our very fancy glass straw holder. Ooh. See how pretty that is, boys and girls? What color should we use? I think let us use orange. Okay, now that we've got that, paper straw, boys and girls, no more plastic ones. These are very important because these will degrade in the septic systems or wherever you throw your shit, okay? We're going to give that a little stir. And because we're gay, we're going to give it just for the unsqueezed lemon. We're going to go ahead and see, we'll do that. We're just going to give this a little, a little thing. Just because it looks cute. See? We squeeze that a little bit and put it just gently on the ice cube so it rests. And look at how beautiful that is, boys and girls. That is called the very, very fancy summer cocktail de jour, de nuit, à la française. Bon appétit! Bye-bye. Until next time. Bye!